The NFL on EA Sports has come to the Twin Cities at U.S. Bank Stadium in downtown Minneapolis. Today we've got what's always a hard-hitting battle in the NFC North, as it'll be the Green Bay Packers taking on the Minnesota Vikings. Greg Joseph now ready to get this one started, and we are underway from Minneapolis. And he'll get it up across the 20 to the 21-yard line. Now the man from UTEP, this is Aaron Jones. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard.
A nice run here early on. It doesn't take a great play caller to realize you want to establish a guy of his caliber with runs like this early because they will pay dividends as the game progresses.
Ball on the 30 now. Here's second down and 1. Here's Love. Out of the backfield, this is Aaron Jones. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. .27 yards there, a first down.
Boy, a lot of moving parts on this play, but what a nice design to leak the running back out to the left and send him down the field. And a good job spotting him and hitting him for a big play.
Now a first down carry by Jones. And he'll lose yardage here, back at the 47. Yikes, a 4-yard loss really sets him back now for second down.
Part of the thinking when you bring in extra tight ends, you're hoping that each of your guys gets those one-on-one blocks and creates a crease for your runner. But the converse is, though, you've got to win those one-on-one blocks. And when you don't, that's the result you end up with.
Second down, Love. And this throw incomplete. And the defender all over him that time, and it's going to lead to third down.
Well, that one was all about the defender making life difficult for the receiver. Very tough for a guy to hold on to the football through all that contact. He ends up forcing the incompletion.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. To throw now, here's Love. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. So from inside the 20, here's first and 10 at the 18. They go back to the ground with Jones. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, second and 12.
Oftentimes when you see a running back get bunched up in the backfield, it's usually because the defensive tackle is eating up blockers for others to make the play. Not in this case.
He finds his man complete. That's Reed. So the pitch and catch good for 11. And that's going to make it third down and less than a yard. Love from the gun. And this pass broken up. And the contact well timed there. And now 4th down. Love looking to throw it. Flushed out right. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, Packers. Jordan Love, an 8-yard touchdown run. And the Packers' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points.
What an effort there. Sometimes you hold your breath a bit when you see your quarterback diving for the end zone. You don't want him to land on a shoulder wrong or take a big shot. But he looks none the worse for wear here, and that winds up a touchdown.
Carlson's extra point up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game. So now Carlson, after the touchdown, called on to send this one away. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. Hall. They've got his man complete. And all the way down to the 41-yard line. An excellent pickup of 34 yards.
I guess we got a good idea about what the game plan is for attacking this secondary. No beating around the bush with this crew. His first throw of the game is a deep shot, and it connects. That's a tendency breaker right there because normally you build up to the big shot, but not in this case.
He'll get this down to the 38.
I feel like I could see what he was thinking on that carry. Wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
Back to throw, Hall. Throw out wide is incomplete.
Had the right idea there, trying to throw it to the sideline, but he led him just a little bit too much, trying to get it out to his receiver. Ends up falling to the ground, incomplete.
In need of a conversion on 3rd down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. And the penalty accepted, and they move the ball forward. Come on, stay. Ready? Hall to throw it. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
Well, it certainly appears that they're going to try and keep getting him the football. It's the 3rd time they've looked in his direction. Unfortunately, haven't completed one yet, but I'm not sure they're going to shy away from him. They feel like they've got something there, and they want to capitalize.
I think you're right. We're only in the 1st quarter, so a lot of opportunities ahead. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. Now it's Hall. Escaping the pressure right. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Well, that play there was certainly a scouting report special because coverage was all too aware that this close to the end zone, he's going to become a bigger weapon for that offense. And they were there to help force the incompletion.
Trying to get one more in here before the quarter breaks. Throwing here is Hall. And that will fall incomplete. Oh, they took a shot there on what will turn out to be the final play of this 1st quarter. 2nd quarter now from Minnesota. It's the Vikings in possession of the football as they've got it with a 3rd down coming up. Now, right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the 1st down and move the chains. Now yet another incompletion completion here as they fail to connect on third.
I think that was a good job there defensively. They did allow them to drive all the way downfield, but once they got their backs to the goal line, they really turned up the pressure.
Yeah, they let them get all the way down here. Now the field shrinks. They've struggled to convert, and that last incompletion brings up fourth. On fourth down, Hall. Touchdown! T.J. Hawkinson, an 18-yard touchdown grab. And the Vikings are an extra point away now from tying this ball game.
For good reason, quarterbacks want to get the ball to the perimeter to their wide receivers for big plays. But in this situation, it felt like, based on coverage, he knew that he wanted his tight end to have the football, and for good reason.
Greg Joseph on for the extra point. It's up and good, and we're tied at 7 here in quarter number 2. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. A lot of time for this unit to game plan on the sideline after that drive that they watched the other side just score. But remember, last time they were out, they scored as well. We'll see if they can seize that momentum right back.
And they have had a lot of time to cool off from reaching the end zone the last time. So have they been able to keep themselves mentally sharp and into this game, even though they haven't been on the field? And you and I both know, one big play, though, gets them right back up to that level.
Here we go. From the 35, back to work on 2nd and 4. Throwing. Love. They're unable to connect, but a late flag comes in. And the contact may have come too early. So the contact came before the ball got there, and the flag is thrown.
Timing is everything, isn't it? And it's so hard to cover these great receivers. They have such great body control, and they can fake you out. In this case, as you described, got there before the ball got to the receiver. Penalty flag had to come out.
Yo, bro, you can hear me?
Acceleration there as he's across midfield to
Oh,
the
all right.
48-yard
I'm my mic work.
13 yards, first down, Packers.
Well, as we've learned over the years, just because a guy plays left tackle doesn't mean he doesn't have run blocking abilities. And we just saw it there. Controlled the line of scrimmage, created a big game.
That's kind of a bonus. He's there to protect that high value that you have back under center, but he creates space in the run game.
Yeah, not only can he dance, he can mash, too.
He'll get 3 yards on the scramble there at 2nd down. Love.
Oh, I've seen it. It's a little late.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
On 3rd down, Love. Setting up the screen here, Aaron Jones. And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 47.
You like that?
Stay out there. They'll take a chance
You like that?
on 4th down.
You like that?
He'll look to throw.
Oh, first down.
He's got his target.
Oh, touchdown.
He's got the first down, more than that. And did he get in? No, down at the 1-yard line. Wow, 1st and goal, and defensively all they could do is shake their heads. Not only did they allow the conversion, but a big play as well. Jones. No signal, and now they say he did not get in. He is stonewalled at the 1. To pass, here's Jordan Love. 1:57 to go in this first half on EA Sports. And, oh, it's incomplete. Oh, that would have been 6 points, but somehow he couldn't rein it in. Can this Vikings D hold up one more time? 3rd and goal. Love now. Back of the end zone. Could he get his feet down? No, it's incomplete. Boy, such a good drive. You have to have it end in 3. You think about going for it?
Absolutely. I mean, the fact that they moved the ball so well should lead you to the decision that maybe we should go for it right here. Also, as a head coach, show some confidence in
converted their first 2 fourth-down attempts. Not there. Now they're 2 for 3.
You think maybe the offense coordinator expended a little capital on that one? You know, when you're 2 for 2, you can lock it for that third one, right? Didn't get it there. Maybe now the head coach might not be so eager to go for it as we go forward.
2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8. Here's Hall. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively. And now it brings up 3rd down.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived. And I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well. Think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
First down now, but the clock continues to move. Now Hall. Flush to his right. Catches not there. The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Here's Hall. That's complete to K.J. Osborne. Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. First down now with that clock rolling. Off the play fake. Hall. Throwing the out route, incomplete. It's Osborne. Now the Vikings will use the 2nd of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half. There's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. They'll look to throw again. And it's caught in the end zone for the Viking touchdown by Justin Jefferson.
That's the ball. I can't be mad.
A great play there as the first half is winding down. And the Vikings drive the entire length of the field, 99 yards for the score. Joseph now to have the PAT. And he's got it. It's now a 14-7 ball game. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. Keyshawn Nixon now from his end zone. And they'll get him down right at the 25-yard line, so the same result, but he opted for the touchback. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Now Love. Pass caught. It's Romeo Doubs. And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout call. And you see the clock almost empty, so this is likely the last play in the second quarter. Final play of the half, Love. Now this aired out deep for Reed. And it's knocked away and incomplete. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Just a yard pass there to the 21. The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. This offense set to begin the third quarter. And, Charles, if they had a checklist of things they wanted to accomplish in the first half, certainly at the top of that list would be having the lead, and they've got that here.
That's always the most important box to check, isn't it? But also, they've had some success in their passing game, so probably an empty box establishing the run. They're on pace for fewer than 100 yards in this one. So now they want to make sure that they get that going so they truly have a control in this ball game. And down the stretch, being able to be balanced. Either throw it or run it and try and win this ball game.
He's going to find Jefferson open downfield. Now he's loose down the left sideline. Touchdown, Vikings! Justin Jefferson with his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Vikings come right out of the locker room and score here in the opening minute of the third quarter.
And remember, partner, that's a rookie quarterback back there. Apparently, he's getting the hang of his NFL thing pretty quickly.
They have 3 touchdown passes. You're right. He looks comfortable. What are they doing? Anything in particular?
Well, they keep talking about making sure they're giving him plays that fit his talents and also maybe shrinking the playbook a little bit. They did tell us that. Bottom line, he's really good.
Subscribe if you subscribe to the channel. Oh, no, I'm talking to my chat. I'm on
Now
live
Joseph
right
tees it up to
Let's
kick
see.
off following the touchdown. Nixon now from his end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. They make their second half debut here, and things are looking a little bit tougher now. You give up the points there, Charles, that touchdown drive on the other side. So now it's a 2-score game here. Got to be careful.
They certainly do, and I'm just wondering at halftime if those guys just looked into each other's eyes and realized what they've got to get done and come out a little bit more charged up, because if they don't get some kind of points here, that next drive, that can make this a 3-possession game.
And Jones going to have a Packers first down as he gets this up past the 40.
Oh, my God.
There's a pass on first down that's knocked away and incomplete. So another incompletion there. He's hitting on fewer than half his pass attempts in this one, and that is not a winning formula.
Yes, let's make sure we give a little bit of credit to the defense here. They've given him a lot to think about, a lot of different looks, and he seems a little bit confused trying to complete passes.
Now this throw caught left side. And this is going to turn into another first down as the tackle is made at the Vikings 33. A good pickup there, 26 yards. From Viking territory now, they'll come up 1st and 10. Down at the 33. Love going to give this one to Jones. Taken down at the 30.
It's not time to get him established, but in my estimation, they've got to pick up the urgency here. They've got to get quickly in and out of the huddle and run off a bunch more plays.
Eluding the pressure right. And this throw incomplete. The defender all over it that time, and it's going to lead to 3rd down.
I'm sure it was a tough halftime trying to figure out some strategy to get things going. Trailing by a lot when they went into the locker room. He's just trying every avenue to spark his team here to begin the third quarter. Not a lot going on that play, though.
Off the play fake, Love. They'll roll him out right.
Oh, my God.
He had him. He was open. Couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete.
Defensively, they can let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable, and that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that, and they force another incompletion.
So the response to that touchdown on the other side to begin the third quarter. Look, just 3 points, but still a response nonetheless.
You're exactly right about that, because I think you needed to answer back with something, even though it's not 6. Just enough to send a message that says, hey, we're not going away.
And he'll be brought down right on the chalk of the 20.
Actually, I'll put Kirk in right now. I want to see how you do. Fuck it. I'll do that. You're right.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. Right now, everything they touch turns to gold. This is their 4th possession. Touchdowns on their first 3 possessions. I mean, this defense, they can't seem to stop them. It's like they're on skates.
Great analogy, Brandon, because they are pushing them back and winning everything at the line of scrimmage. They've just been laying down tracks towards the opposite end zone. So, to themselves, all they're saying is, if we don't make a mistake, there's no way they can stop us.
5-yard pass on the heels of a 5-yard run. Good enough for the first.
I like watching the wide receiver screen because it's a real teamwork play. Because guess what? The guy catching the ball, he'll get all the credit. But how about the people up to block in front of him, either fellow receivers or offensive linemen? That makes that play a really nice timing play, and sometimes it can bring.
And that's caught inside the 35. A big play there for Minnesota. 57 yards.
And normally when you think about huge field flipping plays like this, it's that shifty slot receiver, that burner on the outside. Not here. That's a tight end doing work down the field. Where's the oxygen mask? He's going to need it after that one. A big, big play.
From the red zone now, Cousins. Throwing the out route incomplete. That's Osborne. That's good. The completion there for 7 yards, and it'll be 2nd down. Cousins again. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Well, he certainly didn't like what he saw at all from the coverage on his primary reads, and he didn't even have any luck trying to get back to his safety valve. Give defense a credit. Coverage was in lockdown mode everywhere.
They'll try to get it on the ground with Madison. And, boy, he is very close to a first down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short. Cousins to throw for it on 4. Pass taken in by his big tight end. Touchdown, Vikings. T.J. Hawkinson, a beast in the red zone with his 2nd touchdown of the game. And the Vikings are able to extend their lead in the final seconds of this 3rd quarter.
That drive that really increased their cushion felt very military to me. Very precise, methodical. That's one of the words you've taught me. And they just got it done.
And slowly but surely now starting to pull away a little bit. Things looking good for them here in the 3rd quarter. And oh, it'll be intercepted. Now Joseph tees it up to kick off following the touchdown. And they'll be set up with good field position here as he gets this up over the 40-yard line.
We all know that teams never want to use the word panic, but if they expect to win this game, it has to start right here, right now. That return just set them up for points, and it needs to be a touchdown, not a field goal.
Love. He has it complete to Christian Watson. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. 3 quarters have come and gone. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. And we return, welcoming you back to Minneapolis. It's the Packers who have the football, but in need of points as we begin quarter number 4. From Viking territory now, they'll come up 1st and 10 at the 27. Play fake. Here's Love. Wide open receiver complete. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. 1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. Now Jones, and he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. 2 of their 3 red zone trips so far they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on 2nd and goal. Sliding out of the pocket. Under pressure, down he goes. Sacked at the 10. Dean Lowry just would not be denied. That's a loss of 7. This likely a must-have. 3rd and goal.
What the? Wait.
Throwing Jones.
Oh my gosh.
He rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Byron Murphy. And the Vikings are going to have it here as they'll start at their own 7. The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. And after the interception, they are sitting in an even better spot with the ball and a comfortable 4th quarter lead. And this is dropped. Oh, it's incomplete. He had a big gainer in his sights, but he could not reel it in.
And that's one of the few things that has not gone right for this offense so far. They've had their share of big plays. That was nearly another. But somehow, he just couldn't squeeze it.
Play fake. Cousins.
What?
Oh, wide open. Complete. Down the left sideline. Inside the 10. Touchdown, Vikings. K.J. Osborne, 93 yards. And the Vikings are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. He's got them out now to a 3-score lead here in the 4th quarter after that one, CD. And well, he looked right off the line like he knew that that ball was coming his way, and he secured it for 6 points.
Yeah, and I think when you're leading by a healthy margin already, it actually loosens you up and allows you to take maybe a few more chances and definitely play with more confidence, because he certainly saw something he could exploit in the defense. He made sure to let his quarterback know, just get it to me. And the rest was all up to him, and he delivered and made it a 3-score game.
Oh, a little cruel here. They're going to go for the onside kick up big. And this one's going to be covered up by the Packers hands team. Well, 4th quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
On 1st and 10, Love flushed out right. And he will get this into the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay. Jordan Love, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Packers are able to make some inroads here to that deficit.
That's a really good decision right there outside of the pocket. You've got to know the right time to shift from passer to runner. He was looking and looking, nothing there. You can almost feel the brainwaves firing as he calculates, I think I can win a race to the pylon. And he turns out to be right. Touchdown.
Love throwing for it. He'll buy some time right. And he's going to get into the end zone for 2. And they're back within 2 scores. Down 15 now. Well, it's still an uphill battle from here, that's for sure. But that makes it a 2-score game.
And now we see why teams practice so much on the 2-point conversion, why you have more than one play ready. Because you may need multiples to throw out a ball game. There's a great example right there.
So after the made field goal, here's Carlson to send it away. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. If they can score here, they have a chance to make this a 3-possession game and all but put things to bed. Now a throw right side taken in here to start this drive. And they'll be stopped at the 28. On a play that started at the 14, they pick up 14. Cousins on first down. Going up top. This is caught inside the 15. A good chance now to put this game on ice. This is 1st and goal. Throwing here, Cousins. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up, not that time. Another shot from the 9 on 2nd and goal. Again, it's Cousins. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And from the 9, they get this to the 5-yard line. A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play, 3rd and goal. Cousins to the end zone, but it's incomplete.
That was a touchdown if he could have hung on. Instead, it was a well-timed collision to jar that one free.
I guess not content to get another 3 here late. They'll try to add 6 more as they go on 4th and goal. Now they go for it on 4th, but this one is going to wind up incomplete. The 4th down pass from the 5 falls incomplete, and the Packer defense stands tall down by the goal line. They'll come up 1st and 10 here. Love. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on 1st down, but he couldn't reel it in.
We've seen that the deep ball's been a part of their game plan all afternoon, but they've had trouble hooking up on it, unable to successfully find the end zone over the top.
Under 90 seconds to go. Here's 2nd and 10. Love looking to throw it. Musgrave's got it outright and able to get it across the 10 to the 15.
For a tight end, he's got good straight line speed, and on that route, he's often the guy that gets overlooked. Nice job there finding him in stride for really good yardage.
All 3 timeouts remain, but they've got to score quick. It's 1st and 10. Here's Love. He finds his man, complete. It's Reed. Loose inside the 30. Inside the 10. And he takes this one into the end zone, and all of a sudden, here in the final minute, things get a little bit tighter. Okay, so they got the score. Do you go for 1 here and save the possible 2-point conversion for later?
I think you do, because if you go for 2 here and you don't get it, that's deflation.
Yeah.
Now you wonder why you're even going for it. Take the easy one now and come back and try and get it later.
So here we go. The Packers will line up to go for 2. Now Love. Rolling to his right. And that one is caught. So they convert here, and don't look now, but this one's back to a 1-score game. And hold the phone now. This game isn't over yet.
Not at all. Now, get the football back. That's the first thing. However you do it, get the ball back and then manipulate the clock with your offense, because you've got to get the ball into the end zone.
And this is going to be recovered by the hands team. And that should just about put a capper on this one. The risk-reward of the onside kick, when you don't get it, the risk comes out to play, and here they gave up great field position.
And that's the key to everything, because you're trying your best to press advantages when you have them, and field position leads you to that type of play calling. And whether you want to blitz or whether you want to throw the ball deep, those types of things, now they give.
And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. Cousins here to throw. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
That incompletion certainly makes this upcoming 3rd down a little bit more crucial. They need to find the right play to convert here and maybe start to tamp down a little bit of momentum the other side is starting to gain.
Oh, he's got a little daylight. And he's going to come up a few yards short of the first. They get him to the ground at the 37. They had quite a hole to dig out of there on 3rd and long. Not able to get the first, but a pretty good-sized run.
A really good run. But how much confidence do you have in your next play call that you can sell to the head coach? Let's go get it on 4th down. Do you really have a play you believe in, or are you just hopeful? And you've got to sell it to the big man before it gets called.
And even though he gets out of bounds to stop the clock, it's not going to matter. That first down going to be enough to write a finish to this one. Here's Cousins. Catch is made by Harry. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. Cousins. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. Now Cousins. To the goal line, but it's incomplete. What a ball game this was. What an atmosphere this was. And the home team getting the late touchdown, getting the victory, and now everybody in this building can file away with smiles on their faces.
And what do real estate people tell us all the time? It's location, location, location. So being at home, that can be a big deal because remember, they were down to the...
We're at the home of the Super Bowl 52 champions, Lincoln Financial Field in Philadelphia, PA. Coming up, we've got what should prove to be a good one, as it'll be the New York Jets taking on the Philadelphia Eagles. Here's a punter, Thomas Morstead, to get this one started. And off we go from Lincoln Financial Field. Boston Scott on the return from his end zone. And he had no room to run as he's tackled down inside the 20.
The Eagles take over first and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
First play, and Hurts looking to throw it. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a first down. Well done. That one goes for 20.
Well, his defense certainly knows they're going to have their hands full trying to slow down this passing game. Here's an example on the very first play from scrimmage. I think we'll see some different looks, maybe some pressure from different places, but it didn't work there, and it's a quick first down.
And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. 15 more yards there, and quickly another first down.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space, and it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
So in jet territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 43. Here's Hurts to throw. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield, complete. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20. They run the option here on 1st and 10. Oh, great effort there. He's going to get this inside the 15, and they'll spot it at the 13-yard line. Nice run. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. Hurts. Escaping the pressure right. And I think the ball's out. And this will get out of bounds at the 2-yard line. Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and a first down. Swift will take this one in for an Eagles touchdown. Finishes off the drive with a touchdown run, Charles. Remember, he also had a catch on this drive as well.
And that's what running backs want to be in today's NFL. A complete back. 3 down, stay on the field, run it, and catch it. And he gets it done.
So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. And they'll be set up pretty nicely here as they have it up to the 35-yard line. Good starting position for the Jets as they come up 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. To throw, it's Rodgers. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
That certainly appeared to be a play call where they were just trying to make 2nd down, 2nd and short. I think they thought the coverage was off a little bit more than it was. Nice job there pressing up on it and forcing the incompletion.
Now a 2nd and 10. Play action. Now it's Rodgers. Swinging this out wide here for Cook. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains. A first carry now for Dalvin Cook. And he fights forward for a modest 2-yard gain. 2nd down. Here's a 2nd and 8. To throw is Rodgers. That is caught. It's Uzoma. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. A very nice pickup of 33 yards.
I'm pretty sure any quarterback will tell you it's nice to have a tight end that can stretch the field. And how about him right there, working in the heart of the defense, and they connect on a very nice play downfield, a combination of talent and toughness to go into the briar patch.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
You tell they wanted to get that ball downfield. They had nothing working in the secondary, so he dropped it off to the running back. That one ended up incomplete.
2nd and 10. From the gun, it's Rodgers. The quick slant caught. That'll leave him with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. Rodgers to throw once more. Flips to his right. And he's just going to throw this one out of bounds here. Nowhere to go with it. Incomplete.
It's been a tough goal for him. These guys have been driving down the field, but defensively, once they got their backs to the goal line, turned up the pressure, that's going to lead to a 4th down. Well played.
Rodgers to throw for it on 4th. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Jets try it, but the 4th down play doesn't work. And that will force a turnover on downs. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. Well, just 2 series in here, Charles, but everything's gone to script so far. They got a touchdown on their first drive. Their defense holds, and now they've got a chance to take a 2-score lead.
And to co-sign with you, exactly the start they scripted up. And really, that kind of start, that can set the tone for the game for them.
Really shouldn't be a surprise. It's going to be hard to move people in this situation. You know they're going to bring the pressure defensively. Because I remember playing in these spots, and my coaches always say, don't be afraid to try and create a safety, too. They're going to bring pressure.
Back to throw now in his own end zone. Eluding the pressure right. Looking right side, and that's complete to Watkins. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And that'll bring up a 3rd down.
Oh, I see you nodding your head along with me, partner, because it's pretty obvious what they were trying to do there on the drag route. With his speed, they're hoping he can turn the corner and maybe take this to the house. But that was excellent work defensively to make sure once he caught it, he wasn't going anywhere.
Smith catches left side. And he'll be out of bounds right around the 14. Hurts finding Smith for the Philly first. With these run-pass options, we often talk about a good quarterback and running back. Well, having a talented wide receiver helps also.
Yeah, even coming in 3rd in the discussion, sometimes that means he...
Oh, it's fumbles it. Oh, one of the linebackers has got it. And they're going to take over right there at the 22-yard line. And maybe some indecision there on what looked to be an RPO. He wound up keeping it, but that defense right on him to strip it away.
And typically when we see that type of indecision on an RPO...
And this will be caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Jets. Tyler Conklin, a 22-yard touchdown grab. And the Jets strike quickly here to tie up the ball game. Now Greg Zuerlein on for the extra point. It's up and good, so they go the conservative route instead, and it gets them a 7-6 lead here in the opening quarter. Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick. And he will be taken down here as the first quarter of play will come to an end. After one, a one-point game. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. Charles, you got to think the #1 goal here is ball security. Remember, last drive they coughed it up, then they allowed the touchdown, and now they're trailing on the scoreboard.
Boy, the way you described it makes me think that one actually hurt them 3 times. The fumble cost them potential points. Then they watched their opponent get a touchdown off of the fumble. And third, they lost the lead as a result. Really tough sequence right there. I don't think coaches have to remind them to hold on to the football. They've just got to find a way to get it done.
So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. Throwing is Hurts. Again, that's Watkins. And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line. Giving back-to-back catches now. That one for 16 and another first down.
Well, he's been a busy man in this first half. They've targeted him quite a bit, including both plays here to start this drive. And until that defense starts reacting a little better, they may just keep going back to him.
On first down, Hurts. And his throw is incomplete.
He didn't just deny a big throw there. He broke that one up in the red zone. An excellent play, one that may help save points on the board when this drive is over.
Here's 2nd and 10. And they'll bring the big tight end across the formation left. 2nd down. Here's Hurts. Touchdown, Eagles! Jalen Hurts on target to Dallas County. And the Eagles have regained the lead.
As a general rule, quarterbacks don't want to lock in on a receiver before the ball is snapped. But in this case, based on the matchup he thought he was going to get, it was favorable for his tight end. He locked in on him early and found him for a touchdown.
Hurts will throw. And no, it falls incomplete. So the 2-point conversion, no good. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And they're going to mark that where it went out of bounds. So really good starting field position up past the 40-yard line. Rodgers and the Jets now with a 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. On play action, they'll throw. He completes that to Garrett Wilson. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Good yardage after the catch. Is that play good for 30 and a first? They fake the give. Now Rodgers. That one tipped, and it's incomplete. Good hands there defensively, and 2nd down. Now a play fake. Rodgers. Oh, he's got him in wide open, complete. Touchdown, Jets. C.J. Uzomah, 29 yards. And the Jets have moved out in front.
Did you see how the linebackers froze for just a second? That's why you run play action. You want to keep them rooted in the spot and create a little bit of extra space so your tight end can find some room behind him. And then the quarterback finds his target downfield, and he turns it into 6 points.
Rodgers will throw for it. That's caught at the 1. And he'll get into the end zone to push the lead up to a field goal. So they go with a pass there on the 2-point try and able to convert it, Charles.
And a good job by the offense figuring out their 2-point play and using it well. It's interesting how people are using the strategy nowadays, though, isn't it?
It really is, and I don't know how much that particular play factored in, but with the PAT moving back in 15-16, that kind of changed things, didn't it?
It's really a part of everyone's strategy now. When I talk with coaches and when we sit with them, they always talk about they actually have 2-point periods in practice now, something they never really did before.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated, they both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Hurts throw taken in by Watkins here. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. On 1st and 10, it's Hurts. That's complete to DeAndre Swift out of the backfield. And he will go out right near the 35-yard line. A good pickup there, 21 yards. So in Jet territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line. Pass incomplete, but the flag in the backfield, and this might be a roughing call. Well, Charles, sometimes we talk about the lengths officials sometimes go to protect star quarterbacks, but that one, that was tough to argue against.
Yeah, and I'm sure that everyone's going to say, hey, we're going to administer the penalty the same way for all quarterbacks. But when it's a star back there, even more so, they're going to be diligent about throwing the flag.
Now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete.
Well, the connection they've had has been excellent today, but not on that snap. I think he was asking just a little too much as he extended that play, hoping for one more completion with him.
Second down, here's Jalen Hurts.
Thank you.
And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by DJ Reed. And the Jets are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20.
Well, Brandon, as they say in popular culture, this one's going to leave a mark because they can see the end zone, but it'll stay out of reach because of their error. All their offensive teammates have to give the quarterback right now, offer a little bit of encouragement because what's done is done. Let's get him next time out.
Meanwhile, Rodgers' throw here pulled in by Lazard. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. First down, here's the run with Cook. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Throwing is Rodgers. Catch is made by Hardman. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. 23 yards, the final tally. Throwing now is Rodgers. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Well, a momentary speed bump there with that throw, partner. The defense have other ideas, and they're trying to mount a small stand before this drive reaches the end zone.
Rodgers again here on 2nd and 10. Setting up the screen for Cook. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. And they're going to hurry back to the line now. Into the red zone, it's Rodgers. Being chased out left. And he wisely will throw that one away.
Play action is supposed to be used to slow down pressure, slow down blitzes. In this case, though, if it takes a little too long to develop, you have people right in your face.
And lucky just to get rid of the ball with the arm going forward. Could have been a fumble. And again, it's Rodgers. And he's going to go down back at the 27-yard line. He's sacked. A long way to go here on 3rd down for the 8th play of the drive. Play action. Now it's Rodgers. Oh, it's intercepted. A drive killer there. Picked off by Reed Blankenship. And the Eagles are going to get it back here just shy of the 20. He's certainly not been afraid to take some chances downfield. Now, look, it's paid off for him a couple of times. That time, not so fortunate.
And that's where I want to start, what you said. It's paid off a couple of times. So his aggressiveness has been good for his offense for the most part. So he throws an interception there. No one likes that, but I would not rein him back in. The return on investment thus far has been pretty good. 2 touchdowns to 1 interception.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Looking left side, and he's got him in. That's Watkins. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. They'll get 34 yards there.
How about the first half he's putting together? Well over 100 yards already with that last catch. And to me, they'd be well served to keep looking his way. A number of big plays already in this one.
So the line of scrimmage moves all the way across the 50 now as they come up 1st and 10. Hurts sets up to throw it. He's going deep for Brown. And he's got it inside the 10. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. So it's 1st and goal and a great opportunity to get that lead back before the break. From the gun, it's Hurts. Flushed out right. Toward the back corner of the end zone, but he could not get the feet down. This will wind up incomplete.
It's been a nice day for him as a passer and as a runner. One of the few mistakes he's made in this ball game. The wrong choice on that one. That one goes incomplete.
They'll throw now on the final play. Escaping the pressure right. And his throw here is incomplete. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. And the Jets set to receive this third quarter kickoff, and they have the lead as well as we are underway in the second half. Well, certainly not what they wanted out of the locker room here, as they'll start defensively at the 40-yard line. Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. To throw, it's Rodgers. A short throw to Conklin, the tight end. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and
Now Rodgers.
at the 45-yard line.
Open man here is Conklin. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down.
It's a gain of 6. First down, New York.
Rodgers changing the play, it appears. They go play action here on first down. A short throw to Conklin, the tight end. And he'll go down inside the 45 before going out of bounds. From the 43, here's a 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
Rodgers again now. Swinging this out wide here for Cook. And he has another first down as they'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 32-yard line. A nice pickup there of 11 yards, and it'll move the sticks. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Here's Rodgers to throw. That's caught by his tight end, Uzoma. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first. On play action, now Rodgers. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Yes, sir. How about an attaboy there on first down? Got his hand in and knocked it away.
On play action, it's Rodgers. Flush to his right. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
It certainly counts at this stage of the game. After driving so far, you absolutely know they want to finish it with 6 instead of 3.
Throwing is Rodgers on third down. Connection made to Rucker. He's going to get down to the 10. So 8 yards on the completion there, and that'll bring up 4th down. They'll go for it. It's Rodgers. He's got his running back out of the backfield. Touchdown. Dalvin Cook. From 10 yards out. And the Jets take the opening kickoff of the third quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. That seemed pretty ideal there for the offense, Charles. You take a little bit of time off the clock here in the third quarter, decent length drive, and you pad your lead as well at the end of it.
And what it does is let you feel like you're in control of this game, even more so than a 2-touchdown lead, right? Because you've taken that time off, as you noted, which means they couldn't get you off the field. You ran your playbook the way you wanted to, and you gave your defense some rest. What a big-time drive in that situation.
Scott on the return out of the end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24.
I got that boy in the game now.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. The opposition laid down the challenge and opening drive touchdown here to start the second half. And, Charles, now you feel like this group needs to get an answer because this all of a sudden is a two-score game.
Oh, my God. Oh, my God. That's a dog. That's a dog. That's a dog.
Two catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Eagles have cut it back within a score.
I can't do that.
I know Paul Revere talked about by land or by sea, right? You know, 1 by land, 2 by sea. He didn't mention air because right now we're seeing a big-time performance, aren't we? That's 2 touchdowns so far in this game.
Where'd you pull that one from?
And, you know, every now and then I actually listened in history class.
And you're just a scholar all the way around. You're reading all the time. I like that you fit that into the broadcast.
You know, I just grab a nugget when I can.
Eluding the pressure right. And he will get into the end zone as they will indeed claim a 1-point lead. And with a successful 2-point try, the QB rolling out, I would imagine on the defense that makes it tough. When he goes out, he's got the option to run around.
Yeah, it really does. If you decide not to bring extra people or extra pressure, maybe you have to have a spy on the quarterback, someone to account for him, because oftentimes that is the unaccounted for player.
Rodgers and the Jets now with a 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. He'll start by handing it off to Dalvin Cook. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. A 3rd quarter now, a 1-point game as they line up 2nd and 10. To throw is Rodgers. And complete right side to Cook. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down.
That's a good job there by the corner. We do talk about this a lot. Corners see their job is simply clearing receivers. Tackling isn't everyone's thing. But in this case, he came up quickly and made a nice short tackle.
And he is going to have a Jets 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Now a play fake. Rodgers.
Oh, bad.
Tries to force it in, and it's intercepted.
That's a bad.
And the Eagles are going to have a short field here as they'll take over right at the 50.
The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
Couldn't ask for much more to this point in the second half. A gorgeous day, 1-score game. 1st and 10 here. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Steps away to his left. He throws it on the move, but can't connect as that falls incomplete.
Here's a classic second guess. I thought he had a better chance of a positive play if he just ran it himself. The coverage downfield was really good. That one falls incomplete.
Another throw on 2nd down, and this one incomplete as well. The turnover put him in great field position. They don't want to squander it with 3rd down coming up.
No, not at all. And you know what else you do? You make your defense mad.
Yeah.
They got you the football, gave you a great opportunity. You got to cash in and get some points.
He's going deep for Brown. And unable to connect. Incomplete. I'll give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down.
Zone coverage there, and they were playing deep. That makes it obviously a little bit harder to run by guys. And that time, there was not much of a window to get the ball in there, and it winds up incomplete.
The 3 straight incompletions, they don't care. That hasn't dissuaded them. They're going to go for it on 4th. They'll send the tight end in motion left. They're going on 4th down with Hurts. In the middle of the field, he's got a man complete. And he is going to have the Eagles 1st down as they manage to convert. And that'll keep the drive alive. Final minute now of the 3rd quarter. They'll throw on 1st down with Hurts. And that'll be incomplete.
Well, plain and simple, that's the 2nd time today that he's dropped the pass.
And that one, I think, maybe even a little easier than the earlier one that he dropped. Surprising.
Was this game announced as a night game prior to, and maybe his rhythm is just off? He's got thrown off. He's got to wake up, enjoy the sunshine, and go play.
Second down, here's Jalen Hurts. Forced out to his left. And this one is going to be off the mark, too far out in front.
I know he was trying to get the completion downfield, but the way this game has gone, with a few of the runs he's made along the way, he should have kept the ball and taken it with his feet downfield. That's the big play that shreds the defense. Instead, he thought to himself, I'm a quarterback, I've got to throw it. He bailed out the defense with that incompletion.
They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a first and goal. Here's Swift. Able to get a couple here, but won't get across the plane as they stop him right around the one. Now a timeout called for by the offense. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter. One more time with Swift. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his third down play as we play. They'll run with Swift. And he was able to shed one tackle but could not get away from there. Likely the play of the game here, trailing in the final quarter and going for it on 4th and goal. And he's in. Touchdown. DeAndre Swift with his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Eagles have moved out in front here in the 4th quarter. This defense held out as long as they could, but ultimately the running game wears them down from the 1-yard line.
And that gets set up throughout the entire drive, doesn't it? And when you put those big bodies and determination into that carry, the end result, touchdown.
Hurts will throw. And he will get into the end zone for the 2 points, and that helps. That gives him a 7-point lead.
Well, after that, it's not hard to see where the momentum is pointing because it's squarely on his side. After a heads-up play, the job that went in for another 2 points.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. They now trail by 7 after that last touchdown here in the 4th quarter. What a big spot for this offense. See if they can cobble something together on this drive. And throwing here to start the drive as they connect left side. And they work this well upfield across the 45. A big hitter to start the drive has them up near midfield here for 1st and 10. Give to Cook out of the gun. And a good stiff arm there before he's brought down on a nice little gain. And the offense moving quickly to the line. Now Rodgers throwing on 2nd down. He'll dump this off to Cook. And he has another 1st down as they'll get the ball down to the Eagles 30. Now Rodgers going to shift them around. And they'll send the tight end in motion. On play action, Rodgers.
He read it.
And Rodgers intercepted a 3rd time.
He read it. Good defense.
And the Eagles are going to take possession here at their own 16-yard line. Well, this has been a bit of a tough game to figure out when it comes to him throwing the football. He's got the 3 touchdown passes, but now, Charles, this is a 3rd interception.
And those aren't really numbers that you'd like to see balance out. In a normal ledger sheet, if you can balance everything, you feel good about your day. But as a quarterback, you need your ratio to be more like 3 touchdown passes to 1 interception.
Flushed out right. And this one incomplete. Threw it down at the feet of his receiver.
But I think he's got to be careful as he continues to try to extend plays because he's already been intercepted in this game. And the coverage, they continue to challenge all of his receivers downfield.
Escaping the pressure right. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Well, they approached this drive with a lot of confidence after the last one ended up as a touchdown. But incompletions on their first two throws has them huddling up and trying to figure out a big play here on third down to get their momentum going again.
Hurts.
He dropped it.
Like he had a pretty good line on that one. That would have been a big play, but he could not pull it in.
Oh, man, late in the tight ball game, every play so critical, you feel like you've got to find a way to come up with that football. That was put in a great spot, but it just didn't want to stick in his hands. That's a big letdown.
And here's a big one now. Trying to hold this lead. They're going to go for it here on fourth down. Here's Hurts to throw. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he is going to have an Eagles first down as they manage to convert. And that'll keep the drive alive. So not only do they convert on fourth, but they pick up 22 yards in the process. On first down, Hurts. He finds his man, complete. It's Watkins. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. They get 10 more there, and I believe that'll be enough for another first down at will.
These guys are running offense like you drive. The pedal is down, stomped down. How about that? Back-to-back completions. They are rolling.
So much for being conservative and running that football. 2 first downs have them up near midfield now on 1st and 10. Hurts sets up to throw it. Flush to his right. He's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. Another big hitter there. This one good for 18.
These guys certainly are not hiding what their intention is. They're absolutely showing it. They're definitely not going to sit on this lead here in the fourth quarter.
And they'll send the tight end in motion here. On 1st and 10, it's Hurts. Eluding the pressure right. This is Smith with a grab. And he'll head out of bounds inside the 10. Mark it down at the 9. So 1st and goal. 6 points here would go a long way toward wrapping this one up. Now Hurts going to keep it running left. And he maneuvers his way down to the 3-yard line.
Oh, man, that wasn't far from breaking in a big way into the secondary. Read option, quarterback kept it. And while he didn't get a first down, he did get a nice chunk of yardage. Only a nice tackle prevented it from maybe going all the way.
They'll go again from the 3 here on 2nd and goal. On the option to give to Swift here. And he'll keep working toward that end zone as he's down to about the 2-yard line. They'll run again. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown. DeAndre Swift taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Eagles have opened up a 2-touchdown lead here in this fourth quarter. Elliott good with a PAT. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And this is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. And all in all, a pretty solid return. Nearly got it to the 35. They'll mark him down officially at the 34. This is 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. That's complete. It's Cook. You got the big lead defensively. Willing to give him that underneath stuff, right?
And this is why you work on your tackling. Tackle them after the catch, inbounds, keep the clock running. Just go ahead and bleed the game out that way.
Play action. Now it's Rodgers. Hit as he throws there, incomplete.
This is really clear. They need to get that first down and either get out of bounds or maybe use one of those timeouts.
Rodgers going to try and throw on third down. He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. All 3 timeouts still remain. Keep that in mind. They prefer to use them on the defensive end. But here's 1st and 10. That's going to be caught. And he takes this one into the end zone. And all of a sudden, here in the final minute, things get a little bit tighter. Big play coming now for the Jets as they'll set up to go for 2. Rodgers to throw. And he will get into the end zone to cut the deficit down to 4. So they elect to pass there on the 2-point try. Sometimes could prove risky there. It worked out.
Yeah, and I love how you bring up that it can prove risky, because if you get it intercepted and they return it, that's 2 points for the defense, but not on that play.
And the Eagles are going to recover. And that might be enough to put a bow on this one. And that's why you have your hands team out there on the field. Those are the best guys ready to make that play.
And let's face it, it was executed well. It wasn't a bad kick. It wasn't anything like that. Just that the normal outcome actually came to play. Analytics will tell you it's a very low possibility of getting the ball for the team kicking it in an onside kick situation.
You're all about the numbers, aren't you?
All about the numbers, baby. It's a new game now.
They don't lie. The Jets are going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a little over 30 ticks to go in the football game. You'd have to think likely another running play coming here, 2nd and 11. That one looks like he'll throw here. Buying time to his left. And he'll just get rid of it.
And when you're in a one-score game in the second half, now's not the time to force the football in the places where you shouldn't. And that's a smart decision to just get that one out of there.
Throwing is Hurts. He's got his target. That's complete. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. Now the Jets going to use the second of their 3 timeouts as they get just 19 seconds left on the clock. And they'll let the quarterback keep it here on 1st and 10. The Jets going to go ahead and use their final timeout. And as the 2 teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. Here now, 2nd and 4. Hurts. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
On that snap, he's a hero of his defense after the play he just made. A one-possession game, and his hit kept it exactly that.
Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down. And they'll try and run the option to pick it up. And they go the wrong way here. Knocked back to the 20. That was an excellent kick from behind victory, Charles, especially there in the 4th quarter. Both offense and defense were clicking. They're going to feel good about this one.
Ever, because the deficit they faced certainly wasn't small. They obviously did not give up on that one. And in the end, how about that come from behind victory? They'll cherish this one for a while.
So that... The NFL is on EA Sports, and we are in Silicon Valley at Levi's Stadium in Santa Clara. Coming up, we got a good matchup on tap here, as it'll be the Cleveland Browns taking on the San Francisco 49ers. The kicker, Jake Moody's got it teed up, and we are underway now from Santa Clara. From his end zone, here comes Jerome Ford. Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here. Still going past the 30. And he'll bring it back all the way. Touchdown, Cleveland. Dustin Hopkins on now to add the extra point. It's up and through to make it 7-0 Browns.
Makes the score Browns 7, 49ers nothing.
So let's try this again. After the kick return TD, here's yet another kickoff. Here's McLeod from his end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
At their own 23-yard line.
They start on the ground with McCaffrey. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. An excellent way to start the drive there, 18 yards. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Here's Samuel. A gain of 3, 2nd down.
He was brought down at the 45-yard line. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Throwing here, Purdy. That's complete. It's Brandon Ayuk. Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. 22 yards on the catch and run, a 1st down. Here's Purdy. That ball caught. Brandon Ayuk. And he'll head out of bounds inside the 10. Mark him down at the 9. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another 1st down.
Boy, no problems getting down the field here on this opening drive. They've looked really sharp in the early going, and they've come up with some big plays already. Here's another. That's going to set up 1st and goal.
Now a throw to the end zone on 1st down, but it winds up incomplete.
So many times I advocate not challenging coverage downfield, but on this play, I thought he made an excellent decision to actually do so. If that had been complete, that would have been one.
He'll be hit and taken down at the 21. In for the sack, Myles Garrett.
2nd goal, last thing you need to do is get pushed backwards to take a sack. But he couldn't find anywhere to go with the football. Had to eat it and ended up on the ground.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Let's give this defense some credit now. They let the guys get downfield, but when push came to shove, they stood their ground, and now they'll likely force a field goal attempt.
And on their first drive, the offense staying out there. They're going to go for it on 4th. Purdy now to throw. And that's going to be too high. Out of bounds and incomplete. They can't hook up here on the 4th down pass attempt. And this defense delivers a turnover on downs on the very first drive of the afternoon. Watson and the Browns now with a 1st and 10 at their own 21. They will start this drive with Ford. Up past the 25 to the 26, a gain of 5. Now 2nd and 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5. At the 26.
Now Watson. He finds his man complete. It's Ford. And they're able to get this one across the 35. That'll move the sticks for the Browns, a gain of 12. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Back to throw, Watson. And this one's incomplete.
I can assure you, setting up a screen is much more difficult than it appears. It requires excellent timing from everyone on the offense, and a defense's #1 goal is to throw that timing off.
Here's Watson now on 2nd down. Got an open man. That's David Njoku, the tight end. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. So from inside Niner territory now, this is 1st and 10 at the 47. They'll fake the handoff. Now Watson. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Offense was moving it a little bit, had them back on their heels, but they earned a brief pause by forcing the incompletion. That gives them a quick chance to regroup and try and mount a stand before they're backed up even further.
Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead. So 7 yards from the 1st down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. Throwing on 3rd down, Watson. This is caught inside the 15. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. It was Eric Armstead coming up quickly and dropping him for a loss. A rare misstep on that last play because the drive has been strong, but now it's 2nd and 12. A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
It's been a good opening drive offensively thus far, but you know they don't want to waste it and settle for a field goal attempt after that incompletion. So this is a big play coming up here on 3rd down.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Back to throw. Ford. And the trick play doesn't work. Good reaction there defensively, and it'll be 4th down. He released that awkwardly. It almost looked like a pitcher who gripped his fastball a little too hard and let it go late, and it bounced in front of the plate.
Yeah, one of those fastballs that ends up at 57 feet, not 60 feet 6 inches. Just a little short with the arm, which is unusual because we saw him in warm-ups. He's got a big, strong arm when he delivers it with confidence.
The start of the 2nd quarter, and it's the Browns in control of the football as they've got it as we resume action.
Justin Hopkins set to kick off.
Here's Hopkins now out to kick it away. Here's McLeod from his end zone. Oh, a good return up past the 30. Ray McLeod. And he will score. Touchdown, 49ers.
Well, he made the right choice by result, but a little bit surprising because now with touchbacks coming back to the 25 instead of the 20, when guys fielded that deep in the end zone, I think most coaches want them to take a knee.
Yeah, it's resulted in more kneel downs. Not right there. Moody good with the extra point, and that'll cut it to 3 at 10-7. So now the other return teams out there as they'll try to duplicate what they just saw. And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And he'll be dropped at the 21-yard line, so bringing it out of the end zone proves not a good decision, loses him about 4 yards. The Cleveland offense ready to go. Their drive last time, it stalled out. They were forced to take the short field goal.
And the key phrase, you nailed it, forced to, because you know coaches look at these short field goals as a last resort, right? To them, that's not how drives are supposed to end. You're supposed to put 6 on the board. That's a consolation prize. Like going to the county fair, you don't get the big stuffed animal on that one, do you?
No, you don't go top shelf. That's bottom shelf material. Another throw on second down, and this one incomplete as well.
This defense has passed its first 2 tests by forcing back-to-back incompletions. They know there's probably another throw coming on third down. Let's see if they decide to force the issue by sending people on a blitz.
Now it's Watson. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49.
First down, Cleveland.
Watson looks to throw again. He finds his man complete. That's 4.
Let's get it.
Nowhere. Losing yardage on the play back at the 46. To throw on second is Watson. Under pressure now, Watson, and down he goes. That is Nick Bosa from out on the edge who worked his way in for the sack.
In every game we talk about what are going to be the keys as we go into it. Maybe that's a key for their defense today. Pressure the quarterback and make sure you play good zone defense behind them, and they get their first sack of the contest.
3rd and long, it's Watson. Now he'll take a shot for Peoples-Jones. He rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked up by Talanoa Hufanga. And the 49ers force the turnover. They'll take over at their own 27. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. They've got some stuff to build on from that last drive because they moved the football, CD, and then they tried to go for it on 4th down, didn't convert, probably left a bitter taste in their mouths.
I would say so, and I think that they go out in this series determined for that not to happen again. In fact, they don't even want to get to a 4th down opportunity. They just want to make sure they get it done within the parameters that they've set for themselves. Run their offense, get it into the end zone. Yeah, I think a little bit of determination and a dash of anger.
Purdy's throw pulled in by Kittle. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. 36 yards on the play.
I'm not sure how this drive's going to end, but how about the way they flip field position there? A nice attacking play that picked up a heck of a chunk of yardage.
On 1st down, this is McCaffrey. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Brandon, 5 yards on that run. Let's get back to the huddle and make sure if you're a back, you spend time with your offensive line and give them credit. Hard to move those 300-plus pounders at the line of scrimmage, and they did for a significant chunk of yardage.
And only able to muster a couple down to about the 27. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 10-7, our score. 3rd and 3. Purdy off the play fake. And trying to get it to Samuel, but it's intercepted. Picked off by Martin Emerson. There he goes, left side. And he takes this one back into the end zone. The Browns defense has a touchdown. An excellent play there, CD, on the pick six. And I think were they a nickel? Did they have an extra DB out there?
Yeah, Brandon, I think they were in standard nickel, not the Buffalo, as teams like to call it, meaning 3 safeties for big nickel. They just wanted to take away the quarterback's throwing lanes, and that's exactly what they did, and came through with a big-time pick six.
Hopkins with the extra point, and his guys will take a 10-point lead. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six, and now the kick is away. Here's McLeod from his end zone. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards.
At their own 21-yard line.
Could be it. This could be the turning point. In it to win it.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. And remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick six, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go around.
Yeah, and sometimes, partner, I think it's almost better that you just throw the pick six and you come right back out on the field. You're not over on the sidelines dwelling for it for very long. You're not hearing everyone say, hey, you'll get them next time. Hey, don't worry about it. All that stuff just goes right out the window. You're right back out on the field with a chance to atone.
And not too much going there as he'll get it up to the 23-yard line. After getting stuffed on first down, not much better there. 2-yard gain. Creeping up on a minute to play in this first half. Here's Purdy now on 3rd and goal. That is caught. And they work this well upfield across the 35. And they pick up 25 as they convert on 3rd.
Defense.
Purdy. Flushed out right. Got a man right side. It's McCaffrey. Now San Francisco will call their second timeout as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number 1. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Purdy looking to throw. Touchdown! George Kittle as the first half is winding down. And the Niners are able to cut into this lead in the final seconds of the first half. Well, this could be a big turnaround. They get the touchdown here in the final moments of the second quarter. And remember, Charles, they're going to get the ball to start quarter number 3 as well.
So what you're saying is if they take the ball down to start the second half and score again, it could change the entire complexion of this game, couldn't it?
Absolutely. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. The Browns drive about to get started. And with 8 seconds on the clock, really not a lot of time to try to put anything together. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Now he'll take a shot for Peoples-Jones. It's caught inside the 25. And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they'll call the timeout. So with 1 second left in the half, on is the field goal unit. This just a 35-yard attempt from the left hash. Hopkins' kick is good, and that will do it for this first half. And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. The 49ers going to have the football and trailing on the scoreboard as we get back underway on EA Sports. Here's McLeod from his end zone. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. Well, Charles, in that first half, we saw a fair amount of offense on both sides of the football, and now the team trailing here will start with it in the third quarter.
And we both know this coach pretty darn well, don't we? Because his game planning is always on point. And now that he's getting the ball to start the second half, how about all the offense that you already referenced in the first half? He'll put that all together and come out with something really strong, I believe, to get things going here in the third quarter.
In motion comes the tight end left. A second down throw for Purdy. That's Carr. He finds Danny Gray. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. A gain there of 30 big ones. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. Purdy's throw complete here to Ayuk. Touchdown! Brandon Ayuk, 39 yards. And the Niners have tied the ball game with a chance to take the lead. And a nice job by him to catch the slant and then navigate and break free.
And receivers love slant routes because it gets the ball in their hands so quickly and oftentimes on the move. And when they're on the move like that, then they get to use their best asset, which is usually their speed.
And their speed sometimes, like this instance, can take them into the end zone. Moody good with the extra point, and that will put them on top here in the third. So following the touchdown, here's Moody back out to send it away. Certainly not what they wanted there, so the football by rule comes out to the 40. Well, not one you see often there as he fails to keep it between the sidelines, and that is a penalty every time, and going to give this offense better field position.
That's every kickoff guy's nightmare, isn't it? Because you don't see yourself doing this, and most of the time you don't. It's absolutely a mishit, and now your team pays the price. Bad field position for your defense.
They go with Chubb on second down, and he'll take it down shy of the 45 at the 46. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down. Now we'll play fake, and it's Watson. They'll roll him out right. This is Akins hauling in the short pass. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down. From the 38 now, here's second down and 2. And Chubb will try the middle here. And he'll work it inside the 30 to the 29-yard line. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down. Faking the give. Now Watson. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Talanoa Hufanga. And the Niners are going to have it here at their own 15.
The Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 15-yard line.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around. First down, they look downfield, and it's complete. They're going to hurry back to the line now. You see Purdy, he's going to shift them around. In motion, the tight end. Here's Purdy on 1st and 10. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
Purdy now on 2nd down. Escaping the pressure right. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. That ball caught. Brandon Ayuk. And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds. A real letdown defensively. That was 3rd and a bundle, but they allow the conversion. Purdy looking to throw on 1st down here. Gets this to his running back. It's Christian McCaffrey. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. Another big gainer that time. This one goes for 19 yards. They couldn't ask for much more to this point in the second half. A gorgeous day, one-score game. 1st and 10 here. And he'll be taken down at the 20 after a gain of just 1. And quickly they get to the line.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 20-yard line.
Shotgun now with Purdy. To the goal line, but it's incomplete. Not his best throw there, but where we sit right now in the 3rd quarter, he's had a pretty good game throwing the football.
He certainly has, and it's not exactly at the point where we're doing 4-minute offense yet, but they've got to think about, I'm not going to say milking the clock, but understanding clock management here on out.
Purdy with it on 3rd and long. And that one not to be. It's incomplete. So they couldn't hook up as time has now run out on this 3rd quarter of play. We have played 3 quarters. This is the National Football League on EA Sports.
Can't we score?
And a tough ask here. They're going to go for it on 4th down and 9. Throwing here, Purdy. Hit as he throws, and this is going to be incomplete. The Niners go for it, but it doesn't work out. And this Browns defense stands tall. They start on the ground with Nick Chubb. And some space here. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. Off of play action, it's Watson. And now Watson throws another interception. Picked off by Fred Warner. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And a terrific return as he brings this one all the way back to the 30. This defense, Charles, coming up with another interception. They have really done an excellent job of locking up these receivers.
Yeah, they're really on fire. They are actually doing what they talk about.
And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. Sione Takitaki able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon. Well, he was really focused downfield, but there was really no viable options. The coverage was too good.
And the defense really quickened the tempo of that play with their pass rush because there was nowhere for him to go with the football. The only place he ended up, down on the ground.
They try to throw on second down, but this one is incomplete.
They certainly thought he had an open look beyond the first down marker to his receiver, but they just couldn't connect, and that will send them back to the drawing board.
And this offense on third down today, 2 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 17. And the tight end goes in motion left. Purdy with it on 3rd and long. And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down.
Not only did he have a chance to scan the field there, it felt like he had a chance to scan it twice. The protection was that good. Unfortunately for him, the coverage downfield, equally good.
On 4th down, here's Purdy. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he is going to have the Niners first down. Recovered a big one there to keep the drive moving and then some. In motion goes the tight end. McCaffrey running up the middle. And able to surge forward for about 5 yards down to the 10. Able to stay in bounds, and the clock keeps rolling. And this defense right now backed up in the red zone. Another touchdown, it's over. They've got to stand tall quickly.
Been in this spot before. Now there's a little bit of desperation creeping in, and all you're doing when you're talking to your defensive teammates is first guy there, hold him up. Second, third guy in, rake at the football. Get it out. We've got to create a turnover because one more score, and this game's over.
A good decision in the end to pull it and run, get some 9 yards in a first. Well, there you go. Save your best scramble of the day for a big-time situation in the 4th quarter, picking up the first.
You don't want to use it up early, right? You want to make sure you save it for that exact moment, that key time, and that's what he did, although you and I both know it wasn't planned.
And he'll take this into the end zone for a San Francisco touchdown. Brock Purdy scoring on the sneak from a yard out. And the 49ers get an important score there to extend their lead here in this 4th quarter. Moody good with the extra point. And that will ensure that it will take a touchdown and a 2-point conversion to tie it. So here's Moody back out there now to send this one away. Well, from deep in the end zone, he's going to bring this out. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Cost him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20. The Cleveland offense ready to go. There's still plenty of time here in the 4th quarter. In just a one-possession game, down 8. They'll be looking for the touchdown and 2-point conversion. A field goal here on this drive does very little at this stage. And he's able to get this one up to his 30 before he's out of bounds. In need of only about the length of the football here on 2nd down. To throw is Watson. Here's Chubb, back-to-back catches for him. And he'll get it up near the 35, right at the 34 here. All 3 timeouts plus the 2-minute warning. Here's 1st and 10. Here's Watson. And down he goes. The 49ers get there. Nick Bosa picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon. 4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes. And we've got a 1-score game. They'll come up now. This is 2nd and long. Here's Watson. And that'll be off the mark, too far out in front, and it's incomplete.
Well, they need a touchdown. And here they're saying, we're not going to get it 10 yards at a time. They thought they needed to take a shot there to at least get them across the 50. But that one falls incomplete.
Flush to his right. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line.
Nice call on defense, running up the nickel package for that big 3rd down play. And he did an excellent job locking down coverage and forcing him to try and run for it. And he doesn't get there, which brings up a big 4th down call.
Here we go. This is 4th down. Changing this at the line. Desperation time. Watson on 4th down. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he's going to pick up the Browns' first down. And that was something else. A big pickup on 4th and long to give them a new set of downs. Watson. This is caught inside the 15. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10. All 3 timeouts still at their disposal. Here's 1st and 10 now. Watson to throw. And he's into the end zone. No flags. It's a touchdown. And now a 2-point conversion. And we'll be tied here in the final minute.
Do they have one big call left? Here we go. The touchdown's massive, but now they've got to have 2 to possibly take this to overtime.
Here we go. The Browns will go for 2. Now Watson. And unable to connect. They don't get the 2-point conversion here. And a failure to convert and tie the game. Now the pressure shifts back to the defense.
But I think it was the right play. I think it was the right call to try and tie the game there. Kick an extra point, you're still down 1. What's the sense? I like what they did.
So still a small chance here with a little over 30 seconds to go, but they're definitely going to need this one to bounce their way. And it's the 49ers who recover it, and that ought to just about do it. That one looks like he'll throw here. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a first down. Well done. A big pickup there, and without question, that should be more than enough to wrap this one up. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. Purdy will set up to throw it here. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. So now 20 yards to go on 2nd down after the sack. Work to be done. Purdy. Incomplete. So 17 seconds now on the clock here.
The ball was tipped and fell incomplete, but it was tipped up in the air, so the guys on defense, they had to feel like that was a big opportunity, and it was missed. They needed a play to help turn things around a little bit. Ball's in the air. Can they rally to it and get it? On that play, they weren't able to. They'll take the ball batted away, but boy, they missed a big chance there.
This will be caught at Samuel. And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. McCaffrey is in. Touchdown 49ers.
Well, you talk a lot about Christian McCaffrey and what he can do in the open field, and it's easy to gloss over how tough he can be to stop near the goal line. And he shows you just how tough he is on that carry as he takes it into the end zone.
And oh, it's wide right. No good. Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. Here's 1st and 10. One last throw here for Watson. Completes to Njoku. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. Well, it took us until the final play, Charles, to officially decide a winner. Although on that last play they were so backed up it would have taken a miracle, and they couldn't get that miracle done.
Well, I like how you stayed with it because we both knew that this had to go down to the last play, and neither side was going to exhale until that play concluded because we've seen the improbable before.
Jeez, my boy. Hey.
Why knew you about to call me?
Hey, bro, that pick sold me on that last play, bro.
Huh?
That play, that was supposed to be a pick. He dropped it.
Oh, yeah. I was like, oh, if you would have caught that bitch out of the game right there.
No, GG's, my boy. GG's, man.
Tell you, boy, I'm good at this Madden shit, boy.
Man, listen, bro. That was, bro. If he would have cut that pick, I'm definitely taking that to the house.
Yeah, that was to the crib. I was like, ooh, I'm so glad you dropped that bit.
Them boys
You sold so many times, brother. So many times.
yeah. Man, run that back.
When you first started that shit, the first play of the game, the fucking kick
The kicker return?
I was like, boy, this nigga some bullshit. Don't worry about it. I got some for that ass. So the shit came right back to him. Oh, yeah, I'm out of here. See no lane? Peace.
Man, that's crazy, man.
All I need is a lane.
Man.
That was me that put that going undefeated shit on the chat, too.
Oh, yeah, I seen it, bro.
You want to run it again?
Yeah, we can run it again, bro. I'm on it all night.
All night.
Man, that pick was crazy. That was supposed to be to the crib. Cause I already returned one pick.
That shit was lucky though. I ain't gonna lie. That shit was lucky. I caught that trick. It was like 2 kicks. I was like, oh yeah, this ain't gonna happen.
Yeah.
And then you can't stop.
Stop it, bro. I could not stop it.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL is in Houston, in the Space City at NRG Stadium. Today, it's an intra-division matchup in the AFC South, as it'll be the Indianapolis Colts taking on the Houston Texans. And we are underway from NRG Stadium in Houston. From his end zone, Isaiah McKenzie. And ultimately, he stopped right where he would have been if he had simply gone down to a knee at the 25. Minshew looking to throw it right off the bat. Finds his big tight end, Mo Alley-Cox. He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31. They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31. Here's Minshew. This will be swung out wide for Taylor. And take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains.
Well, I think when they look at their offense, they think to themselves, weapons, weapons everywhere. And they want to move the ball around. They want to spread it to different people. But you absolutely know they want to get this man involved as well. And that's what they just did on that play.
And a 6-yard gain gets him right around the 43. Line of scrimmage, the 43 on 2nd and 4. On play action, it's Minshew. That's going to be caught by Alley-Cox. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. That one good for 37 yards. Now a chance to make that big play really hurt. It's 1st and goal just outside the 5. Now Minshew. And it's caught. Touchdown, Colts. Jonathan Taylor from 6 yards away. And the Colts are on the board first here this afternoon. Well, CD, you know he's got great options at wide receiver, tight end, but there he looks to the backfield, and it results in a touchdown.
I love how you laid that out. So many options. You maybe forget about some of the ones that you should be covering. And they made them pay with that one, didn't they? You forget about the guys in the backfield, they're eligible too.
Sanchez now, he'll kick it away following the touchdown. This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one. Stroud now on 1st and 10. Eluding the pressure right. He's got a man complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A gain of 32 that time.
This of beauty when it works as designed, because they let the running back slip out of the backfield and head down the sideline on a wheel route. Number one, it's easy for him to get lost. And number two, really tough for the linebacker to run with him. And this ball's right on the money and leads to a big play.
And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
No daylight for him to run through there, and he ran into the defensive tackle, and that guy blocks a whole lot of daylight as it is. He is truly a big man who just made a big play.
Looking at a 2nd and 11 now after the loss. And they'll send the tight end in motion. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. And they get to Stroud, nowhere to go, and he goes down. Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after 1st and 2nd down. Went backwards, it's 3rd and very long. Back to throw, here's Stroud. All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. And he'll take this across midfield and inside the 45. 3rd and long that time. He was trying to make something happen, but a little too risky.
Well, the field tilted on him, and what I mean by that is what you said, 3rd and long. Got to push it downfield to try and pick up the 1st down. Defensive backs live for this situation, and they took advantage of the young man right there.
Okay, ready?
On 1st down, Richardson. He'll check this one down to Taylor. And he'll get it inside the 40 to the 39. 2nd and 5. A give for Taylor running right side. And he tried to bounce it outside, but they'll stop it behind the line. They'll wind up losing 3. Now it's 3rd down. They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the 1st down. On 3rd down, here's Richardson. He had a man open, but he missed him, and it's incomplete.
That's going to hurt a bit because they needed to come through the completion there. Now a drive that started with great field position is facing 4th down.
Going for it on 4th, Richardson. Oh, that's into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Christian Harris. And the Texans are going to get this back to their own 34-yard line. That time defensively looked like they showed quite a bit of pressure, but backed off and improved football to get the pick.
He went through all of his rules about getting rid of the ball quickly because he read blitz. He saw all those people stacked at the line of scrimmage, and then they fooled him by dropping into coverage. Now he's ready to get rid of the ball fast, but guess what? Too many defenders out there. Exactly as you described, an interception.
They're throwing here to start the drive as they connect left side. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. Now from Colts territory, here's a 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line. Here's Stroud. And this turns into a nice gain with a slide at the end. The escapability in evidence there is that one good for 15 in the 1st.
As we both know, there was a lot that went into why they made him their 1st-round pick this year. Part of it was what they saw in college, his playmaking ability when things break down. As soon as he saw he wasn't getting a lane to throw, he pivoted and found an alternate way to the marker.
Ready for the 2nd quarter from Houston. It's the Texans in possession of the football, as they've got it with a 1st and 10. A shotgun snap to Stroud. And got his man. It's caught. Touchdown, Houston. Nico Collins, a 22-yard touchdown grab. And the Texans are an extra point away from drawing level. Well, Charles, that's a great response drive from the rookie quarterback. Remember, threw the pick on the previous possession. Here, he's able to lead him down and throw it into the end zone for the touchdown.
And I know from the draft analysis that this is exactly why this team wanted to take this young man. They thought his ability to bounce back from mistakes and quickly turn them into positives, that was something they wanted on their team, and we just saw evidence of it right there. This young man doesn't let anything get to him, and he finds a way to come back big.
McKenzie now from his end zone. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line. The Indy offense at the line and set to go. And we'll see if they can bounce back from that last drive in particular, if they can bounce back at the quarterback position, Charles, after throwing their first interception of the ball game.
Yeah, and some guys, you know they're going to want to try and get a big play right away and take control back. Others, they're going to look to hit a couple shorter passes, get a little momentum back that way.
But for the defense, that goal's not changing a bit. They want another pick.
You're exactly right about that. In fact, you got to watch them a little bit because in coverage, they may cut down their gaps a little bit, maybe their splits a little bit in order to try and get to the ball even faster.
The Colts going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this